Howdy, 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 and welcome back, everybody. And tonight we have four of the fun five here with us tonight. We're just waiting on Lori. She was having some technical issues, but we'll get rolling now, and she'll jump in when she gets here. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Absolutely Fandabidozi.
Awesome.
We're live. I thought you were going to do your opening. Hi, everybody.
Now this is a fun five episode, so we all come in at the same time. So what is new for everybody? Jerry.
Hi, everyone.
What's new with you, Jerry?
Not much. I was working about 4 hours this afternoon and hurried home to get on here. I had time to wolf down an Arby's roast beef sandwich.
What about you, Dustin?
Oh, I had the day off today, and I just had a relaxing day today. I did some barbecuing and had me beer. So some Brazilian steak for dinner, and I'm feeling fat and full right now.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Miss Cheryl? What's going on with you?
I've just been doing a lot of adulting, a lot of things I don't really care to do. Cleaning house, just adulting stuff. Boring.
Responsibilities.
Yeah. And then in between trying to make lots of little body thetans because everyone wants a body thetan now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's I saw, who was it? Nat. How many has she got from you now?
Oh, few.
Yeah.
And then I made a whole bunch for Lara on one of the streams last week. Oh, my favorite crocheter, Feral Cheryl. I need 5 little Laras. I'm like, dang it. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, man, I got mine, so he doesn't go very far from me. So
Dusty, I'm making you one, and Jerry, I'm making you one. I've got the bodies. I have to do the hair now.
How long does it take you to make one of those?
It takes like a little over 3-4 hours to make one because they're tiny. If it's the big wool, they're easy to make if they're big. But when they're tiny like that, you kind of have to fiddle. And so it takes a couple hours. I can make 2 a day, basically.
I watched my wife and daughter sit down and knit and crochet. And I'm just like, I don't know how in the world you can do it without pulling your hair out. That would just drive me nuts.
It keeps my brain from stabbing people.
Okay. So let's see. Looks like we got a good amount of people in here. Everybody, if you haven't heard, our pal Sir Crepitus has reactivated his channel. So make sure that you get over there. He's showing some love. He just recently did a live from over at Big Blue, where he met up with a few of the folks over there, DOA, JDSA. So make sure you show him some love. Get on over there, hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Absolutely fabulous part of the community here. And, we just love having him around. So let me see here. I put the wrong link in there. Let me delete that.
And he's very generous. I see him in the chats everywhere, and he's just a lovely human.
It's awesome. Awesome person. So there we go. Now I got the right link in there. So Dustin, looks like you've stepped up everything in your studio there.
Yes, but it's still work in progress. That's why I'm not saying much right now because
you don't want to jinx it.
It's my internet that's the problem now. So I've already boosted the speed on my internet, and now I'm waiting on a new modem and router to come. So if I move around, it will start freezing up. Usually the microphone seems to be working fine, but I got a new router coming. And actually, speaking of that, when I bought the router and when I went to go pay for it through PayPal, somebody donated me $100, and I'm not sure who it was, but that $100 paid for that router. So if I was to buy another item for this pod streaming here, my wife was gonna string me up. So
yeah,
that worked out perfectly. So whoever did that, and I have an idea who it was, but I haven't gone to PayPal to see yet. But thank you so much. Thank you. That was so kind.
That's awesome. I tell you what, the folks who are part of this community are absolutely awesome, and the way that they help us out. You know, they with myself being retired, I'm on a fixed income. Um, you know, we're not all like Jerry, who's a world recognized millionaire. Well,
Right.
Right.
your
Right.
poltergeist
hot
back,
paper.
Cheryl.
The what?
Are you you out ethics? Was that what's going on there with the light or what?
I don't know, Mike. It's just I don't know what's going on. It's disco time here. Lights are going on and off. I'm trying to get them. No.
Get your light tech straightened out there.
Yeah, come on now. I'm going to have to put a KRN on this one. This is just getting a little bit ridiculous here.
I'm not
It's
a
all
big
those Thetans you got running
technology-
around.
Yeah.
She needs to
Well, that's
watch
it.
that program you had, John, where you did all the talking about the things you need for live streaming.
Oh my
All the
goodness.
Thetans, they're causing all the trouble.
That's where I
Anytime
took
like
the
my dad
notes.
would lose his keys and stuff, he would blame the little gray in the house. So he believed we already had a little alien living in the house that used to get up to nonsense. So you might not be wrong.
Yeah. And Christina B wants to know how do we people look at us spending hours squaring off wood before we even use it to build something? Yeah, that's true too. I've been working on a project lately. I'm taking pallets and I'm taking the boards off of them and making tables with them. And without a planer, oh my gosh, the time that you have to spend on that is ridiculous just to get that nice and level for everything. So,
Right. Yeah, because everything's all
oh,
That's-
it's fun. You sit there and I'll cut every one of the boards to the exact same size and then glue them all together. But somehow the Thetans get in there and they start popping them and nothing. You got to get in there and hand plane everything. It's just crazy how that works. So
bloody
let's see.
things.
And everybody, if you were one of the people who were fortunate enough to get one of the 10 memberships gifted by Sir Crepitus, make sure you say thank you to him. Just an awesome person. Let's see. We all want the same thing, Poe. It makes sense. We all support each other in some way, no matter how big or how small. Absolutely. And if you got a chance to watch last night and see, Mona and everything that she's done, and most people would write her off. They would say, what can you do? You're in that wheelchair. You can't, what can you really do? And here it is. She's got a meeting with the Office of the Inspector General for LA. She's already had one meeting with them. They've asked her to meet with them again. She has an amazing report that she submitted with them. And I'm proud to say that next week I'm going to be getting together with Mona and we're going to start working on a template for others to begin filing complaints and reports with jurisdictions that they know of. And what we're doing is we're going to use like a boilerplate for it. And you'll be able to insert your name or the name of whoever you're needing to get to. And if that doesn't show you that you can do it, folks, come on. I mean, look at the four of us. Would you expect any of us to be out here doing the things we're doing with Scientology? So, I mean, of course, with Jerry, yeah. I mean, the guy flies F-18s, P-51 Mustangs. We got the photograph of it. We know Jerry.
Hey, John, how come on the thumbnail for this live tonight, you have everybody's nice normal picture, but then you got me with these
Oh, you're
looks
well,
like a Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was the photo you sent me.
Yeah, that's been a few years ago.
That's not you.
No.
See,
Wow.
the rest of us, it's just our
Wow.
face. But I thought you were. I
it was all
honestly
roided
thought
up.
you were built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I really did.
I was trying to pull it up. Where is it? But
It's
yeah,
funny.
the thing is that you are a chameleon. You
right.
you change characters so quickly. You have so many different things. There we go, folks.
What a hunk.
Come on. What man doesn't want to look like that?
Yeah, right.
Sarasota Daddy.
There you go.
I can honestly,
let's see.
I can honestly say I've never looked like that.
No, I haven't either.
Oh,
So.
you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I just kind of figured out last night how to on my phone how to turn some of my clips into shorts. So, okay, I'll do that. All right. Because that was funny.
That was
Well,
a hilarious piece. That really was funny on her feed Monday night. It was
That's
Monday
the way
night,
you
wasn't
do
it?
it. That's the way you do it. Not
Tell
like that. Not like that. That's the way you do it.
I try finding a Punch and Judy set to buy and send to you, and I can't believe how expensive those things are.
Are they?
The
Well,
best price I got
really?
on a Punch and Judy set was like $500.
What?
And I was like, let me see what I can do. Maybe
Oh,
I can break out the 3D printer, print the faces out and stuff like that. But my goodness, $500 for a set of
I could do
puppets.
the clothing, the hand puppet.
Yeah.
If you do the face and the hands, I
Okay.
can do clothing on it. And
Well,
that would be awesome. A
I
Stephanie
think that
Punch
since it's going to be a Scientology thing, we'll have to do a L. Ron Hubbard and a Wavy Davy as the faces for Punch and Judy. So
Oh, yes. Oh, that would
I
be,
think that'll
yeah.
work.
Hey, I
And make
Now-
sure Elron
I
has
gotta
rotten
say,
teeth.
I noticed Jerry's new microphone now. He's Wolfman Jerry with that microphone there.
And man, isn't that slick though? I love those old school ones.
I was getting the equipment to do live streams with, and I mentioned to my son, I said, I still got to buy a decent microphone. And he says, I got a brand new Shure microphone in a box that I haven't even taken out. And he stopped over and gave it to me. That's a $250 mic.
Yeah,
Wow.
those are nice.
Yeah.
And Christian, I'm sorry. I've sit here and I read these things so quickly, I didn't even think about it. But then again, there's been a couple of people who've been in here in chat, and I've called them, "Hey, dude," or "my brother," or something like that, and they're women. So, like I said, too many hits to the head. I think that's the problem here. No, Mischief Managed, that apparently they're like they have like trademarks or copyrights on them or something like that. That's why they're so expensive. I can't find them on Amazon or anything. So you have to go to people who are actually licensed to make them, and that's why they're so expensive. Oh my gosh. Sir Crepidus, Jerry, Sir Crepidus thinks you got that microphone on your 21st birthday in 1929.
Yeah. I was born back in '05.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Let's see.
We had
Go
a
ahead.
new guy. We had a new guy start today at the station I work part time. So I'm talking to him. He asked me how old I am, and I told him 69. And he goes, "Oh, you're the same age as my grandpa." I said, "Thank you. Now I feel better."
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't say great grandpa.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's see. Joe McCoy had a day off doing grandpa stuff. You want to feel old, try to keep up with a 12-year-old. Oh, I know. My gosh.
Yeah.
I try to keep up with my 27-year-old twins, and I'm just like, go on, have fun. Yeah, like,
Well, I tell everybody you're my father, John. I said he's like a father figure to me.
dude,
Oh, really?
how old are you?
54.
Yeah, you're younger than me.
58. Since no one's going to ask me, I'll tell you I'm 58.
You're 29. I know.
All right.
You've told us 100 times.
I've been wanting to ask, but I haven't had the courage.
And I don't know who else are in here, but Miss Sunrise Dawn's in here. She's one of my great mods. So make sure you throw out some love to all the mods that are in here tonight. And she put up the link for Jerry's channel there, and Feral Cheryl's, and she'll have Dusty's up there in a minute. Jojo says the original puppets for Punch and Judy were Pelham's puppets, which unfortunately closed a few years ago.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
I
think
just grew up with Punch and Judy every summer. There was a little fair or a fete or a, something going on. There was always a Punch and Judy show, and you always showed up for it because you knew someone was going to get beat up, and that's what you went for.
Yep, and it's funny. And Nerman, yeah, I remember I was one of those people who originally thought that you were a man. The name just sounded, and the way we say it here in America, it sounds masculine. So, yeah, I mean, we all do that.
I'll tell you who threw me off was a Tampa Bee man.
Yeah,
That threw me off for about 6 weeks or more.
Yeah.
It
She's
wasn't
a
until I
dainty
met
little lady
Tampa
and
B,
she's
man.
not a
I'm like,
guy.
wait a minute. What's going on there? Let's
She's a
see.
dainty lady.
She
I
came
was
running
like,
up
what?
to me at the meet and greet, and I was like, she's like, you don't know who I am. And I'm like, am I supposed to? Because we've been talking the whole time up until the meet and greet. And it was like, she says, I'm Barb. And I was like, oh, you're killing me. Hi, how are you? And she was real pretty and sweet. And I enjoyed her very much.
I love
Oh,
Barbara.
I tell you what, that first night when we all went over to Nash Keys, that was a great night, getting to meet everybody and sitting down and just talking and not, having to worry about everything else that was going on for once. It was nice. So Mischief Managed says Christian going to keep her dirty mind shut. My wife and I were talking about that 50 Shades of Grey stuff. And if it was in a trailer park in Alabama, it'd be domestic violence. But because it's some rich guy in New York City, it's a love story. I don't get it.
It's just the choice of BDSM, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a trailer park, that's funny.
Let's see. Aunt Leonard, in the same age as Cheryl, as age is a number. As long as I'm getting older, I'm good with that. It's an alternative to getting older. I'm not ready for. Yeah. But I tell you what, I thought it was insane because I turned 55 and I didn't think there was going to be any real change. I'd kept moving, doing things the way I'd always done. And then the next thing you know, all of a sudden I started feeling a lot more tired a lot quickly. And I go to the doctor and doctor's like, you're okay. You're just getting old. I'm like, thanks, doc. I really appreciate that. So
it seems like time goes a lot faster the older I get. I can remember back when I was in grade school, man, it seemed like forever before summer vacation rolled around. And now the time just flies by.
Yeah. And that's Jeff Hawkins has us all beat at 77. Laura calls him Grandpa SP.
Hi, Jefferson Hawkins. Jefferson Hawkins is in our chat, guys.
Well, John, the other day I said you were my captain, and Lori is. I'm sorry, John. Lori is my captain, and you are my chief, and Jerry is my admiral, and Cheryl and I are the two space cadets. So
I'm the little sister that your mom forces you to take out with you because she doesn't want her in the house. Take your little sister with you. That's me.
Yeah,
the weird one.
Hey, we welcome you guys, so don't you worry about that. I think once we get out to LA, we're gonna have a blast.
It's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, look at Tori Magoo. Tori Magoo has been going for years, and still, I mean, yeah, she's a bit tired, but she dyes her hair purple, and she's out there with the kids doing her thing.
Yep.
I want to be Tori Magoo when I grow up, basically. So, yeah.
The kids love her. The kids love her.
I can't wait. I hope I get to meet her. I really do, because I've followed her for so many years, and I just love her. She's so ballsy. Just love her.
Who's the lady who was doing the salsa? Was her name Becky?
That was doing the what?
She was showing everybody how to make salsa out front of Big Blue, I think it was.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she was on Nat showed her on her channel earlier today, and she was out there just doing it. Yeah, she's showing everybody how to make homemade Mexican salsa, and I was just like, oh man, I got to meet with her. Ooh.
Well, hopefully we'll have a nice meal, a nice barbecue thing out there. Like they do it Burning Man style. I love it. So I can't wait.
Yeah, it has a very kind of alternative festival kind of vibe to it.
Totally. That's what, a couple of them went to Burning Man. So that's what they're used to. Yeah, everyone, let's just start making food. Let's just share everything. Let everyone music, dancing. Yeah, whatever you got, let's share it.
Well, you got DOA and Jay both living out of their vehicles there. So
yes, yeah, I know. I love that Jay's there too.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be there when we get there. So
that will be so cool.
That's like 3 months. How are we doing on our plans on that? We got to make sure the dates stay the same.
Well, we're not putting the dates out, you know that, but we'll talk about that
I
privately.
know that, but I need to just make sure that part stays, and the rest of it I could shoot from the hip.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
for
No,
me,
we need.
go ahead. Go ahead, Cheryl.
No. Because Dusty
for
has
me-
to get days off, so he has to. Yeah, he has to know ahead of time.
Yeah,
The rest of it's all free.
I'm good with the dates. I'm just getting the money together for the airfare. So, and then having some run around fun while we're there. So that'll be a big thing.
It isn't gonna be any fun unless we get swatted out there.
Yeah, well,
Oh God.
but like I've been saying, you don't know till you're in that situation and you got a bunch of bang bangs pointed right at you.
Yeah.
So
because we'll be new faces, and those cops will be, oh no, who are these guys? Now we got to go check them out too.
You
And
can
they might
believe,
summon
John.
us just to make sure they know who we are and we're not carrying anything we shouldn't have on us, you know.
You could also believe I'll be right behind you and Lori. No problem. I got your back.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh well, I'll be arm in arm with Dusty behind you. Yeah.
yeah, that'll be the quickest way to get us hurt. Jump behind us. Let's see.
It was funny when the police showed up at Flag and Cheryl and I are like way over here. Their boss is right in the police's face, and we're like,
it's gonna be one of those. Well, you know, we were talking to Dusty.
Oh, dust.
And Cookie, I hope everything's going well with you. I'm sorry to hear you're in the hospital, hon, but you know, let us know how you're doing, and if you need anything, you know, let us know. So,
get better, Cookie. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, absolutely. Thoughts and prayers out to you there, Cookie. So,
yeah.
Oh, we got General Boas from Quebec. Hello, hi.
Hello.
No swatting at 50 plus. Yeah, well,
I've
it'll
got
happen.
fibromyalgia, so I will start screaming if they touch me. That'll be fun.
Now, Marilee, I don't have any of those, but the way Cheryl's been talking about it, I'm pretty sure she might have a pair of them. And
no, not anymore. I used to, and they were for Burning Man. They went on my belt.
Jerry used to sell them, so I know he's got some laying around.
Yeah, somewhere around here, I've got some.
Oh, okay.
Jerry, do you sell all that fancy bling at your store in the little box?
What's that? Oh
you
yeah,
sell all that little bling, you know, the fake bling and the buck knives and the five other items they stick in those boxes.
Yeah, camouflage. I sell that. I got everything.
Well, when you first, Jerry, when you first told me that everybody called you the Dungeon Master, I thought it was Dungeons and Dragons. I had no idea what you were into, bud.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God.
God, I hope my mom isn't watching this.
But she's got to know it's all from love. We love you to death, Jerry. You're amazing.
You know, speaking of fam, go ahead, Jerry.
My mom's going to be 90 on Mother's Day this year.
Wow.
Still going strong.
Oh, when is Mother's Day?
I think it's the 12th.
Yeah, I got to make sure I don't miss that one. I don't need another beating. So,
oh yeah, Joe.
Oh my gosh.
My mother's out in California right now, so we got this one covered.
Oh, I see what this is all about. So
she's out there with her girlfriends rising havoc.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Tony B. No Talk Tony was able to find Punch and Judy on eBay, but most of them are out of the UK. So,
right.
Yeah.
I have to thank Galapagos right now. Galapagos figured out who the salsa lady is. In Chebeki, 0 F's given. I just love her name. I just have to say
excellent. Thank you. And Miss Sunrise Dawn just got a mental image of everyone shoving Poe out in front of the cops. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can count on that.
Yeah, I got that mental image too, and it's not good.
We've all learned about body routing.
Yeah, talk about giving me night terrors. My goodness.
Well, somebody was asking me if I was worried about OSA and Church of Scientology, and I was like, no, I'm not worried about them at all. It's all the other stuff that happens in LA, you know, frightens me a lot more than the Scientologists. That's for sure.
Exactly. There's more going on in LA than anything that's going on L. Ron Hubbard Way in LA. There's nothing going on there other than the protesters. It's all
I would
weirdos.
imagine Hollywood Boulevard would be a lot more, dangerous if it comes to safety aspects.
Well, I mean, so let's talk about some of the places we got to go. Of course, we've talked about we've got to do Sunset. We got to do Sunset.
All the stuff that I would like to do involves just a good drive. It's not a matter that you have to go in the venues, but I would like to see like the Whiskey A Go Go and the Rainbow and all those historic theaters. And I would love to go up Sunset, to the Hollywood Hills. That's on Sunset, and
that's all on Hollywood and Sunset. So so we can.
It's not far.
What about the stars? Aren't there a couple of stars you guys want to look for, like stars on this floor?
Yeah, someone was saying they wanted to do the Star Walk there. Is that in front of the theater, the Chinese theater there, or where is that at?
The Star Walk is like miles,
all up and down. Both sides of the street. It just depends whose name you want, because there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when you're there, you'll see all of a sudden the street is cordoned off in a little area, and it's because someone's getting their star. I don't know how many. It's usually a rapper lately getting their star. But so it depends. You got to look it up on the map. If not, you'll be walking all bloody day looking for a particular star.
I just found out they have to pay for their own stars.
Yeah, they do.
For the ceremony and everything.
Oh yeah, it's not like Hollywood goes, oh, let's give this guy a star. No. They have to. They are the ones that have to apply for it and pay for it and put it out there. So it's not like an award of any kind.
That sounds like it's run by a Scientologist. You got to pay for your own star.
Everybody, make sure you say hi to Fat Grammy Mona, who was here with me last night. So, like I said, if no one is an inspiration to you, then if Mona's not an inspiration to you that you can actually do something and you can make things count, then I don't know how much more to help you. That person right there is a true hero. So let's see. Oh yeah, and folks, make sure when if you got a question or comment, make sure you put question or comment in all caps at the beginning of it, so we know, because I know there's a lot of talk goes on in the chat that is between folks in chat, so that way it just makes it easier. The Walk of Fame. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's correct.
So Grauman's Chinese Theater, it's not called Grauman's anymore. Now it's I don't know if it's like AT&T Theater or something. I don't know, something like that.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it is. It's not Grauman's Chinese Theater anymore. It's not. It's called something else. But that's where you get all the old timey ones. Bob Hope and all them. That's a great.
That's where all the handprints are in the concrete. That's where the
old timey handprints are. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's
you'll have like
TCL. The TCL Chinese Theater now.
Yeah.
Corporate BS. That's what it is.
Right. Whatever that is. Yeah. To me, it's still the Graumans. It always will be. And that's what I'm going to call it. And that's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
If there's a star out there that I would like to see, if any of them it would be if anybody's from California might remember a personality that used to come on PBS by the name of Hugh Hauser. So that would be it. He's a corny personality that used to do shows called California's Gold, and he would go all around California and show like the redwoods and Yosemite,
my mom met him.
Different coasts, and my mother did too. Actually, that's a funny. We have more connections than you guys can believe out there in TV
dude.
Wow. Hugh Hauser, I love Hugh Hauser. So you might want to look into that, John.
Does this him?
Yes, that's the dude. Okay. And he just does shows about traveling up, but he's just so happy. He's just so energetic. And look at how marvelous and beautiful this is. Look at this. Look at the beauty. He's just so I would have to watch him just for sheer delight.
I can just see it now. Here we are.
We're gonna need to turn a hose on you there, Cheryl.
The famous Hugh Hauser. Look at that, Cameron. Can you get a shot of that? Wow. Look at that. Isn't that
we're
amazing?
Making tortillas by hand.
Isn't that wow? Just look at that. Isn't that amazing? Camera, can you get a shot of that? Wow.
You just never get enough of California.
That's his whole show.
Yeah.
Wow. That was his whole show. It's corny.
So cute.
It's amazing the things that entertained us when we were younger, you know.
I know. Okay, so
No,
next,
this is from the 90s.
What restaurants
there was
do you
Pink's. I
guys
think there was a
want to
request
hit
for
up?
Pink's.
Pink's. You want to go to Pink's?
Oh yeah, Pinks, absolutely. Yeah.
What else?
And then
What about Mel's
the
Diner?
Roscoe's chicken and waffles.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Yeah. What
And
was
then-
what was the place which is the original French dip?
Oh, that's the Derby. Is it called the Derby hat? The Derby.
The Derby?
Yeah, it's an old restaurant. The
That's like
Derby.
in
Oh,
like
Philippe.
Beverly Hills.
The
Yeah.
Philippe.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah, the Philippe. Yeah, that's you know, if we get time, I mean, that's not a must, but it's something if
I've
we
never
if we
been
do.
there. I really would like to go there. I've been to
Yeah,
the
I
other
mean,
places.
I love that. I love the French dip sandwich, so I think that would be awesome. So, ooh boy. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that looks
Yeah,
good.
we could go there. That looks good.
Yeah,
We're gonna
and, you
have to
know,
go to dinner every night.
yeah, we're gonna have to eat somewhere. So let's see. Alicia. Hey, all you wildcats and SPs.
What's this?
We're
My
crazy.
sister from another mister.
Oh, Ken's channel says he was the
Ken!
Mr. Rogers of travel.
Yes, he
He's-
was.
is he
Ken,
dead? Don't
Ken's
tell-
got to remember.
Did he pass? Is he not here anymore?
He
like the
has
parrot?
passed. He passed a while ago. Yes,
No.
I've been to his star in Palm Springs. He has a star on the Palm Springs
Yes.
Walk of Fame.
Hold on. We got some kind of interference coming in here. Howdy.
Yay! Lori made it.
Hello, hello, hello.
Howdy. We been talking about the things we want to do when we get to LA.
He's dead.
What do we want to do when we get to LA?
He's been gone.
I
a
want
while,
a
Cheryl.
very good hug.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, that's
We
first
haven't
thing.
even
have
talked
to
about
chase
the
down
people we
streets
wanna
LA.
meet.
Oh yeah.
We got to chase down streets LA and give him a hug. That has to happen. That is a must.
Definitely DOA.
Mhm.
Now I need to
Yeah.
go to El Pollo Loco and get a pollo bowl. I know it's kind of gross, but they don't have a pollo loco in Florida, so I'm gonna have to at least have my cheap pollo bowl when I get there.
What is a pollo bowl?
Okay, Pollo Loco is a fast food place, but it's roasted chicken. It's wonderful, and rice and beans. It's Mexican, but it's
Okay.
like fast food Mexican, but it's really good. It's the
Dang.
healthiest. It's one of the healthiest fast food restaurants, and that's
Healthy.
where I would eat most of the time.
Healthy. My goodness.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, I have a personal request when we do get there, as I would like to hear a duet between Lauriplays and Laura FM.
I would
Yes.
love that.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
You know, somehow if we could get some kind of, you know, nice speaker out there and a couple of microphones, let you two just rip at it. I think that would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
So I think, you know, we got to hear the Wavy Davies Fake Space Navy song while we were down there in Florida. You got to come up with something new for you and Laura FM out there. I think that would be just a fantastic thing. So let's see. So we've been talking about you know, of course, meeting up with we want to meet up with everybody out there, the Squirrel Squad and all that, but we've also been talking about seeing the Walk of Fame where all the stars are over in front of the Chinese, the Brahmins Chinese Theater there. I'm not going to say TCL, corporate BS. And then we've been talking about food, you know, getting over on Sunset. And what was the other drive there, Cheryl? Or
Up
Hollywood
around
and
Hollywood Hills.
like Hollywood and Highland, there's an area where it's real busy, and that's where all the good stuff's happening. It's all built up now. And then Sunset, and on Sunset, there's the Paramount lot studio we can take a picture in front of too, make us look real fancy. And then if we want to go a bit further, the next one down is Melrose, and you see a lot of stuff happening. You always see someone famous wandering around. Yeah. I've always, even if they're D rate, I've always seen someone when I'm in Hollywood.
we definitely got to be out there by the sign too, up in the hill.
Yeah.
Well,
you
that's
know.
what, yeah, we have to go up to the Hollywood sign if we can. We've got to get up there. It's not, you just go up to the observatory and there's this little road that, if you know, you know, and it takes you right there.
I have to take my picture with Chad Everett's star. I have
Okay,
the
see,
address.
Laurie, that's it. Laurie wanted, wanted
I
a
looked up the
particular-
address, so I know where. I don't know where it is, but I have the address. So.
Oh, and they're
Awesome.
saying Streets is celebrating a big birthday in August.
Oh, his birthday's in
Ooh.
August? Is he a Leo or a Virgo? He seems more of a Leo.
Yeah. Jojo, do you happen to know what the date's going to be on that? So we'll definitely have to at least get him something. We haven't formalized the date for putting out there public. We don't want to give heads up to any USA or anything like that. But yeah, we're looking at a few set possibilities.
Poppycock.
Bring
you
it
know-
on, Osa.
I want them to bring it on.
Lori, have you heard what Dusty and Cheryl have been planning if we get swatted?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you guys go ahead and describe that to Lori
Yeah,
there? What
friends
they
later.
plan.
You tell her.
I think you guys will be leading the charge in the pack anyway.
Basically, they're going to use us as police officer shields.
You'll be what?
They're going to use us as
We're
shields.
going to put the two cops out front.
Are you bringing your wallet, John?
Oh yeah, you got to keep that brass pass with you for that. So
Bring the brass pass. I don't know if they care, but we'll see.
yeah, but that's one of the things I found with those really big departments is they don't care if you're a cop somewhere else. They we used to have the problem
going with the eyes. You're preparing me.
a good friend of mine who was an Ohio State trooper was used to tell me the story about how he'd go to pull a car over and they'd just roll down the window and hold out their DPD off-duty badge and floor it and just take off from him. When they finally get them stopped, they'd be like, "We're Detroit, man. What are you going to do to us?" And they're like, with that kind of attitude, you just need to spend a night in jail. That might help you with your attitude there.
Right.
But,
if they flaunt it at me and they're jerks about it, they're still signing some paperwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different where you're sitting there and you're opening your wallet. You're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to come out like that." That's be respectful about it. My goodness.
Yeah.
You know what worries me though, John, when we're out there? I'm just afraid these movie producers are going to be hounding me constantly.
I know.
Movies. And then I'm not going to get any free time with you guys. So,
and
if that happens,
please tell me Jerry's coming to LA with us. Please tell me he's coming.
Hopefully, yeah.
And if he wears his uniform, they're gonna restart McHale's Navy just for him. So,
Guitar Center. That's the original Guitar Center.
Sunset has all the famous musicians' handprints.
Nice.
Eddie Van Halen, Jimmy Page, Steve Vai. Oh, now that'd be awesome. Yeah.
And out of all the Guitar Centers, that's the one. That's the original Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And they shut down Tower Records, but that was the place to always see someone in there. I saw what's his face.
But let's get back to Sarasota Jerry there and what we're gonna do if he does get picked up while we're there. I mean, that's gonna be kind of leaving us hanging there, but he's got to go where fame takes him. So
I'll still remember you were my friend.
You gotta live the dream, Jerry. Gotta live the dream.
Yep.
Just remember the small
and if you bring Stephanie with you or you bring your uniform, it's a lock. You just got to watch out for Harvey Weinstein. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
And then when I'm famous and walking into La Poubelle, I'll say I never knew those people.
Maybe we should all walk up to La Poubelle one at a time since nobody know who we are. Walk in there.
Oh, Jay went live. He's putting up flyers for Laura's show on Saturday. I wonder if she's going to have any shows while we're going to be there.
Probably.
Yeah.
They had a rehearsal here about an hour ago, 2 hours ago.
I saw
was
some of
watching the
that.
rehearsal.
Yeah.
Selfless Self was on drums and Surge was there.
Selfless
Hey,
Self is a real good drummer. I'm real impressed with that.
Yeah, it's
He's playing.
very good.
You know, I mean, the thing is, you and Laura both have, you guys can at least sing. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. So, you know, I might be able to play the spoons. That's about it. So these hands are so tore up nowadays, I can't even play the guitar anymore. So, you know, it's how it is.
Rain.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
sing.
according to my wife, I lost my brain years ago, so I don't think it's going to be a real issue on that one. So,
what else are we doing in LA?
We got to
Dusty, what do you want to do, man? Besides,
you know, I've growing up in California, I've never been to a Southern California beach. I've been to Mexico beaches and I've been to San Francisco beaches, but never LA beach.
Santa Monica Pier.
Well, one of the days I want to drive down to Laguna Beach. There's a whole beach there because they also have the Sawdust Festival going on there. It's an art thing. And so if you want to see a nice beach.
Are we making art with sawdust?
Well, you can make a little clay pottery thing. No, it's local artists. They've been doing this since the 70s or since the 60s. Local artists from Laguna. You have to live in Laguna. It's an art colony. Yeah, there we go. The Sawdust Festival.
Oh,
It's absolutely amazing. I know a lot of the people. Well, there's a lot of new people in there now, but I know some of the people that make art in there. It's just a really lovely day. And also in Laguna Beach, you can't smoke cigarettes. Well, I don't smoke anymore, but
it's sawdust.
Oh my God!
In Laguna Beach, it's one of those dumb. See, you can make a little pottery thing and everything. It's really cool. But there's jewelry, there's art, there's statues, there's all kinds of really interesting stuff. And I want to go back down because I want to see some people. I need to hug some people. So if anyone wants to go with me, I'm gonna be driving down to Laguna Beach one day. That's one thing I want to do.
I'm down for all of it. So
I would like to go to Mission San Fernando and see my grandparents' grave. It's a Catholic mission, right? Which is historic. It's not far from where if we stay in Hollywood, it's not far at all. 12, 15 miles.
Excellent. We can do that. Nice and hot in the valley.
Mission San Fernando, Rey de España.
Yep.
So
my mother went to elementary school there.
Laguna Beach, LA. Everybody's gone surfing USA.
I wonder if there's going to be any good concerts while we're there besides Laura FM.
Check out the Hollywood Bowl.
Yes. Oh, the Greek. If there's a place you want to go to for a concert, it's the Greek. Now, the Hollywood Bowl is amazing. It's just getting the seats is a pain in the ass. The Greek.
Really? I'm going to tell you, I don't know anything about, I know very little about LA. I've only been there like once or twice in my life, so I don't know a whole lot about it.
Oh, the Greek, because the Greek is in the park where the observatory is.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of the damn park right now, but it's and it's open air concert. I've seen Blondie, I've seen Alanis Morissette, I've seen all kinds of people there. Such a good venue. It's open air and it's just wonderful.
Yeah, it's
get him to the Greek.
Let's see. Oh man, they got Jon Stewart is tomorrow, Shane Gillis day after that. Wow.
Bach, rock, and Shakespeare.
I have no idea. Like I don't even know who's Lizzie McAlpine.
Never even heard of him. But that's where they do have some of the big concerts.
Yeah, I'm just
who are these people?
I don't know who half these people are. Wait a minute. Jeffrey Osborne, Boney James, Jody Watley.
Oh, Jody Watley. Yeah, from the 80s.
Yeah, it's with Jeffrey Osborne and Boney James. It sounds like it's going to be a mixture of jazz, blues, and R&B. That sounds pretty good.
That sounds good. Echo
Wow.
and the
Never been to
Bunnymen.
Griffin.
Echo and the Bunnymen.
Oh my goodness.
Echo and the
That's
Bunnymen.
closer to the time. The time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at who all they're having in there.
Oh,
Daryl Hall and Elvis Costello and the Imposters.
Yeah, that's a new tour.
Wow.
that's a good one.
Let's see. Slash Serpent Festival.
I'll pass.
Ben Platt, he sings
Ooh,
nice.
Dwight Yoakam.
That
No,
would be
oh,
cool.
no.
Nah, pass. Pass.
We've
Yeah.
seen Dwight Yoakam
That's hard
probably
pass.
20 times.
John
I've
Legend.
seen him at least
Legend.
3 times. I want to say.
Nora
Who?
Nora
Jones.
Oh,
Jones.
John Legend. I know one of his songs. That's about it. So
Oh, John Legend's got such a smooth, sweet
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
Kingston
Saint
Trio.
Vincent, he's good.
Nice.
I don't know who they are. Folk
Oh,
the
they
music.
kind
Limelight?
of
Yeah.
The
like
Kingston
late
Trio.
50s, early 60s. It's
Be a little
folk
that'd be
music.
wild.
It's
What do you
great. It's
think, John?
fantastic.
Unless I'm on ketamine, I don't think I would have seen that.
What's that, Dustin?
Now, where'd you find that?
This
Make it
list
bigger.
here. I
Yeah.
just looked up the Greek.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you're in
looky
one.
here, Laura.
The Beach Boys.
There we go. They're gonna be LA.
Wrong
I
day.
saw.
Now,
I saw. I saw Brian Wilson last summer up in Alpharetta, Georgia. He doesn't sing with the Beach Boys anymore. He's got his own band. But they do the Beach Boys songs, of course. But that poor guy, they had to have 2 people on each side of him. He walks with a walker, and he sat down at the piano. He's in really bad shape, but he still gets out there.
Did
Yeah.
you see Willie Nelson just turned 90?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And
how
he's
is
still
it? I've
touring.
been alive 58 years, and Willie Nelson has looked the same since the 70s. He
And
hasn't
he's
looked.
still touring.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's got a lot of herbal remedies going on there. It's helping him out.
And
So
I just saw Willie Nelson when he was in Clearwater, and he looks very old.
Does he?
Yeah,
Because he
Yes.
is very old.
he looks very old.
we saw him years ago at the Outlaws of
look.
Country. He did some big tour with Waylon Jennings and Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
And it was the Outlaws of Country. And oh my gosh, what a show.
Johnny Cash.
Oh, I would have liked. Yeah, I've seen Johnny Cash, but I'd like to have seen him in the later years.
The only time I saw Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash was with the Outlaws '94.
Oh, the Highwaymen.
Sorry. Yes, the Highwaymen.
Yeah, I'd
What
like to have
was-
seen that.
That was fantastic. It was great.
Mischief Managed says Griffith Park.
Thank you. That's the name. Thank you very much. That's the name of the park where the observatory is, where the Hollywood sign is, and where the Greek is. The Greek
Oh,
theater.
okay. You can,
It's a big park.
2 or 3
Do you-
birds with one stone there.
So the Greek is up by the sign?
The Greek is on the bottom.
Okay.
And then
Bill-
you go up, you drive up towards the observatory, and there's one little street that goes off, and you got to know which one it is, and that one goes off to the sign. So you head off to the sign there, and then you get back on, and you go up further, and you get up to the observatory.
Let's see. Elvis Costello is
is
married
he?
to Diana Krall.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's really good. She's super good live.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Comedian Bill Burr is playing at the Hollywood Bowl.
Wow.
Oh, he's
when we're
funny. He's cheeky,
when
and
we're
he has a Scientology story too, I believe.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I
LA
believe Bill
has some
Burr.
nice areas. Yeah, we all know LA has some bad areas. Yeah, we're gonna be very careful out there. That's for
I
sure.
consider that more than being out in front of Big Blue. I'm more concerned about LA in a whole.
You guys heard me talking about that second night where it was Cheryl and Lori with Chad and I out there going around Fort Harrison and the Flag, and how suddenly it was really strange because we didn't see it the first night, but the second night there were a lot of people who were very unhygienic and were talking to themselves, and all I kept thinking back was all the problems they had in LA with folks that were acting like that, and I was just wondering if maybe, trying to be careful we weren't getting set up for something out there. Was really concerned about that.
Strength in numbers, baby.
Yeah.
There's some old boy. there's some old boy down there in downtown Clearwater that runs around with a cat in I call it cat in a hat, one of those big tall striped hats.
Yeah, young guy.
No.
Well, no, he's an old dude.
He's old.
But he's small stature, so he could look young from far away.
Yeah.
We saw that young man that one night, that night that I was talking about, that was out there. He was the one who was cheering us on and telling us they were unloading people right down the road.
Oh yeah, right. That's
Prophet.
Nolan,
Prophet,
and we met them. They came to the meetup on that Saturday night. Nolan.
Oh, okay.
And Evan. Nolan and Evan. That's them.
Oh,
two,
not the kids. Those are the kids.
Yeah, those are the kids, the young guys.
The kids out of Bel Air are awesome. I love those kids. I wish they would join into our chats. If I see them again, I'm like, you need to get into these chats.
It was cute because they were there just looking around going, oh my God, look, Aaron's here. And oh my God, everyone's here. It was really adorable.
Yeah, they asked me. They're like,
oh my gosh, it's Jenna.
Introduce ourselves to these people because there were such big people there. And I said, don't you be afraid. Come on up. Hey, this is Liz Gale.
Yeah.
Don't just walk up to them because
we're all going to be fanboying over somebody. That's for sure. So
I'm a good girl.
I would really like to meet William Good.
I want to meet Tori and I want to meet William Good so bad.
If I haven't already gone through menopause, I would want to have his baby.
Right? I would force my body to create a new ovary just so I could have his child.
Oh my God.
Jerry, you look kind of surprised there.
I think we would make very cute babies together.
It's true confession.
I know, I agree, Laurie. I think no, really.
Throw that out there.
Yeah.
I just finished my hot cup of hot cocoa.
So what's his true confession, Jerry? What's your true confession?
No, I'm just listening to this. This is good.
Who's your crush?
It isn't William Good, I'll tell you that.
Get in line.
You're always talking about him.
No, but
thank you, Quirkalophagus. Thank you.
I love Quirky. I also want to meet Confident Chris and of course Jessica because those two are just so funny. I just want to kidnap them both, put them in my car.
I want to adopt. Well, I've already adopted Dan Walks LA. He is my son, but I also want to adopt Jessica.
Yeah,
but
Jessica. I just want to bring her home.
Is her mod. She just might have to share being the momness of Jessica. I'm just saying.
I'll be an auntie. I'll be the auntie. I'm fine with that.
I could settle for aunt, I guess.
Well, I'd like to meet Nat and Tony.
Yachty Nature, is that us?
No, that's a band playing at the Whiskey a Go Go when we're there.
They sound
never heard of them.
It looks like a yacht rock yacht rock review.
Kind of stuff.
It would probably be a lot of fun.
Too bad McSabbath isn't going to be there.
Yeah, Will. I love how Dan Walks LA reacts to things. He's just so freaking.
I know he's so funny.
I love him.
Don't underestimate those tribute shows. They're good.
Have you guys seen who McSabbath is?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. They are a tribute band to Black Sabbath, but they do it in a McDonald's characters themed show.
Oh no.
What, like the Hamburglar and stuff?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Oh my God.
That's freaking hilarious.
Oh, that Ronald McDonald is terrifying.
Oh my God.
Is everything.
That is horrifying.
Oh, this is everything. This is wonderful.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I swear that's Gene Simmons. He just needs the tongue sticking out, and he's Gene Simmons.
But yeah, they're an actual tribute band, and they've actually gotten pretty big over that whole gimmick. But they're hilarious. They put on those guys actually go out there dressed up like that on stage and perform.
Wow, that's brilliant. Brilliant.
So no big festival's going to be out there, Cheryl, while we're there.
I've been looking.
I don't think so, because usually, August, June, July, there's usually a lot of really good concerts. So I think we're missing them. August, and everyone starts preparing. Oh, mosquito. To go to Burning Man, so everything kind of dies down.
Okay. I still want to hit Wasteland Weekend though.
Yeah.
Mad Max Festival.
Now I'm curious.
I looked at the Whiskey a Go-Go. Now I'll look up the Rainbow.
Yeah, if it was just few years ago, Lemmy would be sitting in there holding the bar up, putting all of his money in that bingo game there. It'd be awesome to get in there and see Lemmy from Motorhead, man.
He did.
Yeah, I know, but my goodness.
He is no more.
Yeah, I loved Lemmy. He was awesome.
He headed off to Target. He headed off to Target too, didn't he?
He's hanging out with Lafayette.
I have seen Motorhead, John.
Oh yeah, I've seen him a bunch of times. I made the mistake one time of seeing them in about a 1,200 person theater, and they brought in their sound system for an arena. And literally for 3 days after that concert, everything sounded like white noise. It was all, that's all I could hear.
Wow.
I just remember that's the one where my buddy kept buying me doubles all night. And I'm a cheap date. I don't drink, but we'd go out and he'd be like, here, drink this. And I'm 3 into it. And I'm like, dude, these are some strong drinks. He goes, well, I've been buying you doubles all night. And I'm like, dude, I can't handle that. And after the concert was over, we went outside. We walked to the alley because he needed to go potty, and he was relieving himself. And we hear a voice going, well, I guess you can't handle your liquor, can you? We turn and it's Lemmy. And then we realize he was relieving himself on the front of the Motorhead tour bus.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And what was even crazier was we got invited up in there. I gotta dig it out, but I've got an actual unopened bottle of Jack Daniels signed by Motorhead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
nice. Don't ever open that.
We didn't get home till like 7 o'clock in the morning, and literally my buddy just walks me up and just dumps me on the porch, and the wife came out. She's like, are you at least gonna drag him in? But it was good. It was a good night.
A little too much for her to carry.
Yeah,
I looked up a lot of concerts. I didn't see anything. I'll have to investigate more.
Even if there's not one, I think we're going to have a great time while we're there. We're going to get a lot of great live footage while we're out there. We're going to meet a lot of the people that we want to meet, and we're going to get to see a lot of great things. So I think
a concert will wind up being too much of a pain in the rump anyway. And that's going to be the time when we're going to want to be out at Big Blue and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not like we have unlimited time.
True. Yeah, it'd be like one of those, everybody knows that one person who has to plan out every speck of second that you have in a vacation.
Yeah,
if it was somebody like the Eagles, it'd be a different story. And we all fortunate enough to have 5 tickets sitting together. Then it would be something good.
Yeah,
but
or Pink Floyd, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is that we just think of things that we want to do. I mean, the great thing about it is we can go over, see the Hollywood sign, and it's, do things that are close together, do those earlier in the day. And
all that LA touristy stuff. I'd never been to Beverly Hills and never been to
I've
Santa
never
Monica.
done one of those. Yeah. I know that would be fun to do. We should go to Venice Beach too, since we should go there and check out.
Absolutely.
We always watch a bunch of episodes of Hugh Hauser, and he'll tell us what we should do.
So we could do our tourist stuff in morning, early afternoon, take a rest, and then we've got our evenings to do Scientology stuff.
We're not too far from the La Brea tar pits.
Oh wow.
There's that big park there. What's the name of that big park there in LA? Griffith Park, which is supposed to be super cool.
There you go. Oh, I'm one of those. I don't get embarrassed by anything, so I'll do the most crappy tourist stuff that there is. I'm all for all of it.
Cool.
Especially if it's guided. I just love that.
Right. Yeah. I've always wanted to do the one on the bus that TMZ always catches people on there. where they take you around to all the famous people's houses around Bel Air and Beverly Hills.
Oh wow.
And stuff
like that. Is it like the double decker or something?
Too.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's a double. No, I don't think it's a double decker anymore. I think it used to be.
Okay.
But yeah, these little buses, they take a bunch of people and it's fun. They usually have fun. You can hear them having fun. I've never done it.
Awesome.
It's like a party bus tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of them. So we'll just have to figure out Starline Tours.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's one of the major ones. That's the one that's been there most of the time.
Yeah, that's the double decker where it has like the open roof.
Oh, so they're still doing that one. Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that picture up so we can get a better look at it. There we go.
All of us could stand. We could all sit next to each other with our cameras up,
and we could be yelling, "It's a cult!"
Yeah, see if they do a Scientology cult tour.
And it looks
there it is.
And it looks like they may start over there by the Chinese theater. So
yeah, hop on.
In that area is where everything's happening, really. Where the people dressed as Elmo and Batman.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's that like Highland Hollywood area where the Chinese theater is, and there's a lot of stuff going on there. And
hey, if we're fortunate, we'll get to see Mickey Mouse assault somebody or a Minnie Mouse.
How far is that part of Hollywood from like the testing center in Big Blue?
Let's take a look.
It's right there. Wait,
yeah,
because
it can't be too far. Within what, 15
it's not
blocks?
Far from there. It's not far from there because when I went, we were at like the Roosevelt and stuff. And it's not far from there because I walked past, and every time I did, I'm like, I'm a past life clear. I always said something really obnoxious every time. Yeah, it's not far from there, from that area.
All right.
So we'll be able to go down to the test center and get a picture in front of the test center too.
Yeah, we got to take group pictures.
Angel, Sebastian.
I think all of us, every time we're out, especially when we're all out together, we need to take a group picture before it's over.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
To make sure, we got it.
Yes, Quirk. That was where Aaron was arrested.
Yes.
Well, it's where the incident with Patrick Perry happened. It was actually, I think, maybe 4 blocks away where he was arrested because they'd followed Perry to see where he'd gone so they could get the police on him. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, this I got it to Celebrity Center in LA on the map here. So that'll give us an idea.
See, it's all kind of, I know I've walked.
There we go.
And been around all those buildings that.
Well, here's Church of Scientology Celebrity Center right here.
Right.
And then the TLC Chinese Theater, Grauman's Chinese Theater is right over here on the left side.
Right. So the Celebrity Center is more east, and usually that's where we used to stay in Airbnbs in East Hollywood.
Okay.
So we were close to that one, right? We were close to the Celebrity Center.
It says it's 1.5 miles between the two of them.
Also, there's those scooters. We can just hop on a scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to walk all up and down Hollywood. We can scooterize it. Just get the app and you just do that, and then we can scooter everywhere. And my old lady ass would really appreciate scootering.
And
love scooters.
Port Galapagos, bad memory, but isn't that where Aaron was actually arrested? We definitely got to get a picture at that spot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what we should go find out what store he was at. That had to have been Hollywood Boulevard, where that happened.
It's on Hollywood, yeah. That's on Hollywood, right there, yeah.
Maybe we could get Aaron to come out to LA that weekend too.
Yeah, I was
take us on an arrest tour.
Yeah.
This is where I was released when they finally let me go after 6 hours.
Or Patrick might just walk by with his puppy.
Maybe we'll go to the Hollywood
with his dog,
and
we
take
can
a picture.
Hey, aren't you the one that got Aaron falsely arrested?
The Scooter Squirrel Gang.
Yeah, I think that's excellent.
Think about
go to the Hollywood police station, and we could get in that little cove where Streets is always talking outside the lobby there, and take a picture where Aaron got released.
When they released Danny, yeah, that's what I want to picture there. Hellcat.
Oh,
That's what, yeah, when
at
they
the
released
Think
Hellcat.
about
courthouse. That
this.
was the big courthouse.
We have 2 squirrels, an admiral, Xenu, and then Dustin, you got to figure out what you'd wear, but all of us on those scooters going down Hollywood Boulevard.
Just another day in LA.
It's
Yeah.
LA. I wear saran wrap.
I have
think
a
I'll
new
be Iceman.
but think
I have
about
a
it. I
new
mean,
character
for SPTV, that might just break the internet for SPTV. seeing that. Oh goodness, we could actually put together a nifty little jingle for it or something. We'd have to get Kelly Copter to do it for us.
Yeah, get Laurie to sing it.
I tell you
Yeah.
what I do want is I want to get one of those suit vests that they wear. What would you call them? The staff? One of those blue.
Oh, one of the Sea Org uniforms.
Yeah, but I think it's more staff. Sea Org wears the same thing also, but one of the it's like a really dark navy blue with gold buttons on it, and then the back is like a lighter dark blue, almost like a charcoal blue. Sea Org guys wear, and
yeah, one of
I
my
haven't found any. I thought maybe I'd find one at a thrift store around Clearwater. You don't find any Scientology.
it's hard to
uniforms
find stuff
anywhere.
like that.
That's
very.
The heck is that?
One of my channel members bought that off my Amazon wish list. I'm gonna, do some artwork on it, but a Xenu mask, basically.
That's the Gene Simmons Xenu mask.
Yeah.
So funny. Well, I have a new character I'm going to unlock, but I'm not going to tell any of you yet until we get there.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I believe that Liz has some family issues she's dealing with right now, and we just need to keep her in our thoughts and prayers.
Her blog, she put a little update in her blog, and she's just telling everyone that she's had to spread her brother's ashes. So that kind of brought some things up, and she just feels like she needs to take a break from social media for a little while. So she's just shutting down her socials for a bit. She said she will be back. She's a writer and an author, so she will be back. But right now she's taking a bit of a break. It's been a bit too much for her.
That's what Natalie has going on too. Natalie's doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, me too.
It's the big parts.
Well, and of course, we're going to be meeting up with Sir Crepitus while we're there. Sir Crepitus has already said that he wants to come down and meet up with us.
Oh, is Sir Crepitus in LA? Are you in LA?
I think he's just outside of the LA area, but he lives there, and he's a retired sheriff's deputy also.
Oh yeah, Venice. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Oh, okay. Hey, Michelle. Venice Beach daytime. We're not doing nighttime Venice Beach. No, I'm not. If you all
we got stuff to do at night.
Yeah.
We'll be protesting at night.
Let's see.
Nice with a ghillie suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could survive in a ghillie suit in that kind of heat out there.
That would be a little hot for August. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what what in the world? There's some kind of ad popped up. This is what they got for me to go with it. And it's like almost like a Jedi kind of
oh yeah. Okay.
Where's the other thing they got me was here we go. And to attach to the back of it an LED sign that I'll be able to put Xenu loves you, Scientology as a cult, and just have it scrolling across my back the whole time.
I want one.
Nana Boss had something like that, and she just mounted it on like a poster board or something.
Yeah.
Hold it. Yeah.
Those are really inexpensive. They really aren't that bad price.
$30.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Would be that's the nice thing about it is can literally hot glue it or stitch it to the back of the robe and just sit there right on my phone and have it saying different things. So
yeah, I think you actually have it pre-programmed, and then you just kind of tab through it what you want to say, enter, bang, there it is.
Yeah. That's what Nona did. Yeah.
Looks kind of hot.
Liz. Hey, Liz.
And JoJo says wearing wigs helps having confidence. I don't know. Does Stephanie think that wigs help with confidence, or?
Oh my God. There's the hair.
Come on, Stephanie.
Oh,
Stephanie,
something about the way you jumped when we said wigs.
Wow, isn't that great?
That's brilliant.
I don't know
Maybe
what
we
kind
should
of.
all ride around with big old boobs, big ones, like big.
I know. I need to make a big, huge pair of knockers with a caution tape around them somehow.
Some of those workout balls, the inflatable workout balls, or just the small like basketballs or beach balls or something.
At Walgreens, the balls are like $2 a piece. The little summer beach balls. I'll get 2 of those, paint them white, make a little duct tape bra. Be careful with my boobage.
We need that in Chicago when we ever eventually go to Chicago.
It was Chicago, wasn't it, where that happened? That was Chicago. Yeah, okay. That wasn't Austin. No.
Yeah, here you go.
People we would like to meet. Who do we want to meet? We would like to meet Tori Magoo and
my Lord.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a teacher in Canada.
That's a teacher, huh?
Yeah, the one from Canada, yeah.
And she's like, I should be allowed to teach your children like this. And it's like,
that's a shop teacher.
Get to the blackboard. How do you? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay.
Think you know.
Well, that's what happens when you run around for 20 years without a bra.
I think John just got demonetized.
That
you know what?
Caution tape.
I get the strikes against me pretty much every other live that I do, and I have to go in and reset everything so it doesn't demonetize. So I'm used to it. Yeah, I mean, goodness. Let's see here. Okay.
Pete, are you going to come down from San Fran area? I'll let you know when we're going to be there. Once it's decided it's going to come down.
Yeah, more than welcome. Yeah. Any of y'all, folks, let us know in the chat there what you'd like to see us do while we're there, and if any of you have the opportunity to be there. I mean, come on, this is an open invitation. Of course, we're going to be out there as the Fun Five, but we want to see and meet all of you. You know,
if anyone wants to swing by and hang, that would be awesome. I'd love to meet people in the chat.
Just go on.
Meetup was great today. I loved meeting people that you know from the chat.
Well, helium balloons might work, but Cheryl's so tiny they may lift her off the ground.
Don't Mary Poppins me.
There you go.
We'll have a rope around her waist so we can keep her earthbound.
Yeah, we can
attach me to a cinder block.
Do you up as Mary Poppins with the umbrella and all, and a spoonful of Xenu. You know?
Oh, quite. Yeah. A spoonful of glycol. Make the medicine go down. The medicine go down.
Good night, Spiffy. Thank you for being here with us. Yeah, I mean, any of you, if you're going to be in the LA area, when we'll probably let the cat out of the bag sooner or later. But if you're going to be there around, the time that we're going to be there, we want to meet all of you. Don't think that that we're trying to shut any of you out. So
I've been telling everybody this summer, so that narrows it down to a 3-month period.
Well, that's 3 weeks in Michigan. We've got
already given. I thought we have already given a broad time frame.
We have a little bit has, yeah. We know it's going to be a hot portion of the summer.
Yeah.
Everybody figure out the rest on your own. We'll tell you when we do.
Well, in Florida, that's about a 3-month period.
Yeah. What, summer? Hot? No, man. Today, it's not even summer yet. Today was hot, John.
Wasn't it? Today,
was it?
Yeah. Today was.
Hey, look, we've got two seasons of Michigan. We've got I Can't Feel My Toes and Mosquito. So that's what we've got in Michigan. So
We won't get any relief now till the close to the end of October when that first cold front comes through.
Yep.
It starts cooling down in October down to maybe 85. But it gets hot.
Today was hot. Yeah.
Let's see.
Isn't it nice? Everybody out in
oh my gosh. Well, I was just looking at.
Yeah, you guys are ace.
You know, because I'm used to Thailand, Malaysia, those areas there, and they're staying in the 99, 100 degree range for the next week.
We're supposed to have a week of 90, 95 coming up this next week.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You throw that 75% humidity plus.
Oh yeah, that makes it so much more special.
Yes, it does. Especially where I work.
I'll never forget going to Orlando in July, and we took the kids down there the month after they opened the Harry Potter thing at the Universal, and it was 103 degrees the first day we were there. You talk about nearly having a stroke. My goodness. Let's see.
And that's a humid 100 degrees too. That's a feel like 120.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. And Ken, you're right. We got huge mosquitoes here. The ones that got me when I was in Malaysia and I caught malaria because of them, they literally looked like almost gnats. They were that small. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even realize they were mosquitoes. I just saw these little black dots and I'm like, what is that? And my friend came over and he started slapping them off me and he goes, those are mosquitoes. And I'm going, I've never seen mosquitoes that small. But yeah, you know,
we have these cockroaches you can put a bridle on and ride it around.
Oh yeah, the palmettos, my goodness. Whoa.
Those things. Yeah, that's the one part of Florida I don't enjoy one bit.
We could that's something we could do sometime. We'll get us about a dozen of those big Florida roaches and we'll have roach races out in front of Flag and we could take bets on them.
Well, did you see what the one guy does? He does the scammer stuff where he gets all like the Indian call centers and stuff like that. Yeah. And they ended up sending packages of mice and cockroaches to the call centers. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
One of those
I'm not
guys.
saying anybody should do that to Scientology. I'm just saying, have you ever heard of them doing that stuff? So
one of those guys that does that, his channel's called Scammer Payback, and he's lived in Sarasota. He lived
the blue hair.
Yeah, he lives in Sarasota. I think he drives a Lamborghini around. Well, he ought to, as many people as he has on his channel.
Would he buy one of your used ones?
Yeah. I let him I let him slum around in one of my used Lamborghinis.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, that's the thing. Here we go. Excellent. Because
I have to make an announcement.
Yeah.
My friend Carrie, who came down from Pennsylvania to protest with me at Flag, she happens to be an attorney. We are eventually going to start doing some streams together. She's going to be my lawyer friend Carrie.
There you go.
and she did a thing on her channel about Florida trafficking laws, and we're gonna tackle some of that. I think. I just have to throw that out there.
That should be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'd love to do?
My lawyer friend Carrie.
What I'd love to do while I'm there is I would love to get out there and do some herping, see if I can find some rattlesnakes out there. I think that'd be awesome.
I thank you for clarifying, because when you said you wanted to do some herping, I thought that meant hunting for herpes.
No, I'm not needing none of that. No, I'm wanting to go find some snakes. My goodness, I want to find. Well, I guess I want to find some rattlesnakes.
That's probably not hard to find in Hollywood.
The LA National Forest, or we could drop you off at Pendleton and let's see if they'll let you in for the day. There's tons there with tarantula too. You can go play with
I'm
the tarantula.
not doing the spiders, but there's a couple of them on my bucket list.
Blankets of tarantulas crossing the.
Now there's a few of them that I want to I want to see them in the wild is kind of a bucket lister for me. So, but we'll just see. We'll have to see how we're doing on time. So
right, you can go herping. I'm going to go herbing.
well, you can herb while we're herping. How's that?
I might have to, because I don't think I'll enjoy much herping without being herbed.
Yeah, I'm not looking for snakes on purpose. I see enough when I'm out hiking. I don't want to see them on purpose.
And pizza, that's a completely different kind of snake that's over there in the big blue building. I don't want to, we're trying to shut that one down.
Yeah.
That was too much.
Let's see. I'm trying to see what we got here.
So I had my new line when we were out last week, pretending that I was on the phone and somebody's looking for a little guy named Dave, and you can't miss him. He's little guy, wears an Admiral outfit. Anyway, I got Don Shipley on the line, and he wants to talk to him about the stolen valor.
That'd be awesome.
Jerry, too. What was it you were saying this week?
I'd ask the public Scientologists going into the flag building if you see David Miscavige in there. He's a little guy about 4'13". Will you tell him to come out? We'd like to interview him. Oh man.
Well, I've got something I want to run past you guys while after we're backstage after this is over with. One of the viewers came up with a great idea, and I think that this trip will be the excellent time to implement it. So it's going to be something really
more
unique.
pizza. Yeah, Don Shipley is great. I like what he does.
Yeah. Let's see.
Don Shipley and his wife are the funniest duel. If you ever seen them together, his wife is hilarious. I think if there's anybody that could boss that big old boy around, it's his wife. That's for sure.
So, Jerry, are you going to be flying your private jet out, or what are you going to be doing?
Tom Cruise offered to let me get to ride with him. He said he'll land right here in Sarasota. Boy, you would not believe how many private jets land in Sarasota. I love to watch airplanes land.
Yep.
They have a couple of jet ports out there, and you wouldn't believe the number of private
jets.
What's more amazing is how much those planes cost to fly. Those big private jets. My goodness.
The bigger they are, the more maintenance cost.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and
you can buy a 757 for just a couple $100,000, but you're going to spend probably more than that a year just to do maintenance.
The hot section alone, I think, on those are around $35,000 just to do an engine check. That's where they go through, pull the engine apart, and go through it and make sure everything's good to go. That's without any maintenance having to be done to it. So. Those, people talk, it'd be great to have my own personal jet. Yeah, no, I'll stick to flying the airlines. Let them pay for all that other stuff.
Right.
That's ridiculous. I went up for a flight in a couple of old Russian military fighter jets, a MiG-21 and a MiG-23. And when I was talking to the guy, he took me up while he was doing his practices for the air shows. And he told me that it was roughly $5,000 an hour to fly those planes.
Gee whiz.
Yep.
Oh, that's nuts.
It's ridiculous how much money that costs, and he's an airline pilot, and that's his thing is he does a lot of air shows and stuff like that. And we were talking about all that stuff, and he said literally most of the money that he makes off doing the air shows is just the fuel costs alone. So,
dang,
you guys keep talking for a second. I gotta go grab Roscoe. He's going nuts about something outside. So let me go grab him real quick while you guys talk.
We kept
Anybody have a joke?
Let's talk about Poe while he's gone. Does anybody have any gossip? Anybody heard anything?
John's older than 54.
John's chat. Tell us some secrets about John while he's gone. Don't tell him we had this discussion while he was
Jerry,
away.
What do you know? Oh,
what's
I
the
better
dirt?
go to the chat. John.
Oh, he's so naughty.
Does the size of his truck have anything to do with the size of his feet?
Oh,
I've
thank
heard
God you
about,
said
I've heard about
feet.
the feet thing.
You said feet.
What is this, Beavis and Butthead now?
Well, this
That's
is why
too
Dusty
much.
and I are going to do stupid live streams, because why not?
We already did. Just testing out my system is like some of the dumbest live streams I've watched.
We're gonna do more.
He's a former cop. He just gone.
Oh,
Just raise
there he is.
Let's go. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
All right,
got
quit
you
talking.
there, pal?
Quit talking about him now.
oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
looks pretty content to me.
Well, we got a family of possums that hang around out here, and I got to be careful because he tries to go right through the windows at them.
Oh,
I don't want him
really?
hurting them. Yeah,
No.
Murley, don't be ratting us out.
had a couple of raccoons running around, and I sure don't want him tagging into a raccoon.
Oh, no. Yeah, that would not. At least the possum will just hiss at him. Oh, Laurie's got puppy too.
Look up here. Look up here. Oh, she's too big to pull up in my lap. She's about 70 pounds.
Oh, look at Roscoe.
Yeah. For as calm as he seems, you let him see a leaf fall, and he's ready to go nuts for it. So he's got that Chihuahua Beagle mix in him, so he just anything he wants to get hold of.
Oh, I definitely see the Beagle.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got Chihuahua in him?
Yep. Chihuahua
Wow.
and Beagle. So he's got Chihuahua attitude, Beagle drive. And
I see a Beagle, and I would have thought some kind of terrier like Jack
Small
Russell
terrier.
or something.
that's what I would have thought was, with the facial structure and everything was the Jack Russell possibly, but nope, it's a Chihuahua and Beagle. And
My 200 pounds of golden retriever, ever since I made the studio over here, they're just scared to death of everything, so they don't run no more.
Really?
My microphone.
Oh,
Uh-oh. You're
you're
freezing.
freezing, Dusty.
Oh, that's why I'm not talking much. I gotta hold still. I get excited and start moving around, and then I freeze. Once again,
this boy's
added
100%
speed to my Wi-Fi. I mean,
Yeah,
my
he is.
internet. I increased the speed, and I got a new modem and a new router coming. So
Roscoe doesn't look that wild from that you describe him, but he must.
No,
He's got that deep down in him, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got that "you bore me" look going right now, but that's what happens. He knows when the camera's on him, and he goes into this almost dormant kind of thing.
It's cute.
Oh, he's
Look
something
at me.
else.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
I don't know why my dog's run into the other room. Oh, she's over there now.
Yeah, he's a wild one. I tell you, he just.
I'm gonna lay down right here on your rug. Lay down on
You
your
see
rug.
Haley? Where's Haley? Our daughter. All you got to do is say, "Where's Haley?" See those ears pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haley,
Yeah.
go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tongue. That's enough of that. I don't need to be licked to death. I've already showered today.
Oh, good boy. All right, go on. Go get mama.
No.
Go get mama. It's weird because he was, for the longest time, he was terrified of coming down the stairs into the basement. And he'll either jump down all the stairs at once or he'll burn up the stairs like the house is on fire. But he just, he likes to lay in between the first and second floor. He likes to lay on the steps. I can't tell you how many times I've about killed myself coming down them stairs in the middle of the night, and he's just laying there and won't get out of the way. But I got to be careful with him. Go ahead.
I made a little short for my YouTube today of my turtles, and I added some goofy music to it. So.
Yeah, it popped up in my feed. I'm gonna take a look at it.
It's really cute. Like, what were they? What was going on? They were all piling up on top of each other. Like,
Yeah, I had no more room for my little ones in the aquarium, so I had to let about, I don't know, 17 or 18 of them go in the pond. So now they're just piling up on the
on the what? The anticipation.
I know.
No.
They piled up on the what?
Freezing up again. I can tell.
Yep.
Well, finish that story at least.
God.
Well, they all pile up on the adult turtles, and they're in a big pyramid. So I was able to take a video today.
It's really funny.
I just got someone was calling in. A friend of mine, his mother passed away, so yeah. So I'll talk to him in a little bit here, but you know, it's just, you never know. I mean, you see how this stuff happens, and it's, you know, we're getting at that point in life where we're losing more friends than we're making nowadays. It seems like that's the sad, sad thing about it. Let's see. Oh, Mona Englert's going to go. The muscle relaxers are kicking in.
I saw that. Yeah, you go enjoy.
No.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Miss Sunrise Dawn's comment. I assume she's in your. I assume she's your mod.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of my mods.
5-pound Rottweiler mix. Thought he was a lap dog. That's a lot of lap right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless him.
My sister-in-law's new boyfriend has a 1-year-old Great Dane. Great Dane.
Wow.
And it's amazing to see a dog that large that is still a puppy.
Yeah.
And it still acts and plays like it's a puppy. It's a lovingest dog you ever saw, but it's so huge. And yeah, she thinks she's a lap dog too. She's got to climb right up on top of you.
This is like a 140-pound puppy.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know if they've even weighed her yet. She's my goodness. But yeah, she's got to get right up in your lap. You're going to give her love whether you want to or not. She's going to make sure of that. It's just with dog that big, when they go to give you kisses, buddy, they're licking you from shoulder to top of your head. So
yeah.
And you got a big dog, don't you?
What's that?
Lori, you got big dogs, don't you?
She's probably 70 pounds. She's a lab mix.
Okay.
So she's probably 70. Blue, come here. Come here. Let's stand up. Come here. Let's stand up. See how tall we can get. Come on. It's your good doggy. Come on. Up. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a little bit. It's a little bit of kisses.
What a good looking dog.
That's about the same size as yours, Dusty?
Mine are 90-pound golden retrievers. They're mooses.
Oh yeah, she's not as big. She's not that big.
Yeah, them dogs, they lick you. I mean, you got a towel off afterwards. My goodness.
Yeah.
Both my dogs need grooming bad, real bad.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's got a what do they call them? Newfoundland. And
it's a lot of work.
Huge.
That's a lot of dog.
It's a black Newfoundland, and I think it's like 175 pounds. And this dog, first time I saw it, I about had to change my underwear. I thought it was a bear.
Wow.
It came walking out of one of the rooms into the living room, and I was literally trying to climb the wall. I'm like, what the hell is that? And he's, oh, that's my dog. And just a beautiful, wonderful dog. There's such gentle natured dogs. And you get that dog near a lake, you can't get it out of there. That dog will swim all day long. There you go. Merrily heard. Their Newfoundland was the run of the litter and weighed 140 pounds. Yeah, and that's another thing is that Newfies are supposed to be amazing with children.
Yes. So, yeah.
That's usually how it is. The bigger the dog, the better they are with kids.
Yeah. Anaphylaxis. There's a lady in our neighborhood who walks 2 Newfies. They look like bears. Absolutely. Monster dogs. And just so gentle. Oh, boy, that dog scared the hell out of me first time I saw it, though. And that's rare to see for a dog to really scare you. Wow.
I think if I got a dog, I'd want a golden retriever. I just think they're the smartest, most mellow dogs, and they're tremendously
super
intelligent.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody says Newfies are just the best family dogs there are. They're the most loyal, loving dogs. Now, I'm sticking to my guns. I still want a cheetah. So if I can find one that a carnival's got that I can get and give it a good home, give it a nice place for the rest of its life, that's what I want.
Then we can call you the cheetah king.
Pets.
No, ain't gonna be nothing like that here, but you know,
I do want one of those big like savannah cats that are spotted, and they're like 40-pound cats.
The problem with those is that you have to get them closer to where, you know, the first pairing. If the further away you get from it, the more they're like cats. What I like about cheetahs is they're so much like dogs. It's ridiculous. They want to play, they want to snuzzle, cuddle up with you and all that. And I've got a friend who has a big cat rescue up in mid-Michigan, and cheetahs they're literally like dogs, and they're amazing. And I just figure, you know, get one like that's been, you know, living in some kind of cage its whole life, give it, you know, an acre of area to run, go out there with Roscoe and just run like maniacs all day long. That would be, and they do great with other dogs. Having dogs with them keeps them calmed down. They're very hyper and anxious animals. So that's what I want.
I want a squirrel.
You want what?
I want a squirrel.
A squirrel. I think we can get you one of those pretty quickly. That's not going to be too hard.
I follow all these people that have rescued a squirrel, and I'm like, I'm so jealous. I want one. They're so adorable.
Yeah, Lori, one of my daughter's best friends has a corgi, and she is just addicted. And if Laxus wants
Eat More Pizza says if he gets a dog, he wants a corgi. I said they do have the cutest butts of all dogs.
They do.
They got crazy attitude. Those corgis do.
Yeah,
they're something else. They think they're about. Go ahead.
If there's an animal I would like to catch, because right there at Flag, there's this feral Siamese cat that I wish I can catch. It's a beautiful, beautiful Siamese cat. Beautiful.
Yeah, I hear those got a lot of attitude too.
They do, especially if they're feral like that. I'll probably rip you to shreds trying to catch it.
Rather sandpaper a tiger's ass. So, boy, tying into one of those, that'd be crazy.
If that cat's as feral as Cheryl, we'll never tame it.
Never. No, never.
And Psych on the Rocks volunteer
to be Cheryl Squirrel. That's awesome.
Okay.
Who was that? Who was that?
That was Psych on the Rocks.
Okay.
I'll take you in. You're on.
Well, folks, I don't mean to cut this short, but I got a phone call to make once we're done here. But
take care of the friend. Yeah.
This has been fun. I really enjoy this, and you know, the more of these that we can do, I think you know, it's the lighter side. It's the more positive things that, you know, we see so much negative when it comes to the SPTV community, and it's not the people are negative; it's the topic is negative. And just to have something where we can just get together and just have fun. I've got my daughter and her friends working on card games against Scientology. So there we go. And of course, we've all got to have our hats. Yeah. So we'll be able to actually do a Scientology version of Card Games Against Humanity. So
I'm going to order one of those from Amazon. My sheriff cap is right there, and it's like the only hat I own, I think, right there in the Midwest.
It's hat time.
I do need some hats. Lori, do you have any more of the Lauriplay hats?
No, I only ordered one, and I gave it to Kelly.
Cheryl.
And if you look at my shop, if you look at my fourth wall shop, Kelly's picture with my hat with my cap is in there. She's my model. Yeah.
And everybody, if you're not, make sure you hit all the different channels here. Sarasota Jerry, Feral Cheryl, Lauriplays, and Dusty Soda Fountain. Make sure you get over there and you subscribe to them. Show some love. I call them the Clearwater Crew. They're out there. They're busting ass out there exposing Scientology in Clearwater, Florida. They're doing it almost every day of the week. And, they're doing a great job. So make sure you show them support and, show them some love out there. I mean, it's not easy and it's not cheap. Lori, you drive what, 35 minutes to get there?
No, closer to an hour to get there because it's
all the
kind
traffic.
Of rush hour and maybe 45, 50 minutes home.
Yeah. And you got Jerry, I mean, but he comes in on, his hoverboard and it's a little bit easier for him. But how far away are you?
About 70 miles. It takes about 2 hours in traffic.
Yeah.
That's commitment.
Oh man, that drive, the drive in from Tampa along, where you have to go on the bridges and all that seems like that just takes forever.
Yeah.
When Chad and I were leaving to go back to Tampa to fly out, I was just like, my goodness, have to make this drive every day just to get to that place would be ridiculous.
Though, I do make that drive every day.
See the bay, all the water. It's not too bad. Something to look at while you're making the drive.
And then all the fun. I couldn't believe how many people were out there parked along that roadway, on the beaches there, and just some of the most ridiculous.
He's talking about the Courtney Campbell.
Yeah, Courtney Campbell, Binti Davis Beach, and all that kind of
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever get to see the dolphins out there swimming along the coast?
I see them all
occasionally. I have to tell a story about the Courtney Campbell Causeway, mainly the Tampa side, Binti Davis Beach. Back in the 50s, my parents married in 51. Okay, so that's early 50s. Wasn't a whole lot to do apparently, and kind of their date night was to go to Binti Davis Beach, Courtney Campbell Causeway, and watch the submarine races. That's what they would tell us as children. And my youngest brother, who is not quite 7 years older than me, I was a surprise child. He would be so confused. He said, "But how do you watch the submarine races? Because they're underwater." And I was like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. I'm like, that's the point, dummy. You can't see them. So what else is there to do?
I can attest from personal experience. There's also good submarine races on the Gandy Causeway.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm used to
if only I could remember her name.
We spent most of my childhood going to the east side of the state, and over in the Daytona, Flagler area, St. Augustine, we would go to the intercoastal waterways, and every time that we go out there fishing, there'd always be a pod of dolphins that would come down through there at one point or another. And to me, that's just one of the most amazing things to see. I mean, I don't know about for you guys, but we're getting down there, once or twice a year. So it's kind of a rare thing to see. You only see them at like SeaWorld and places like that. But how's it feel actually being there? Does it kind of get like, man, there's dolphins, or is it still that excitement?
It's not so frequent that you don't get excited when you see them. It still is like, oh, look. But I did have a brainstorm. I think I'm going to add like a Beatles Yellow Submarine and have that just be like a little homage to my folks.
Oh,
there you go.
Just a little yellow submarine.
Yeah. Well, one night Dusty and I were down at Coachman, and he wandered off because he saw a dolphin, and he started chasing the dolphin down the street. I'm like, okay, see you later.
You can't see dolphins from the Coachman. What are you talking about?
Oh no, we were at the waterfront at Coachman Park.
Oh, Coachman
I was at a Coachman Park just a couple weeks ago. Matter of fact, it might have been when we had the big hurrah flag, and I was saying something to my chat about it. You see dolphins over here, and before you know it, there were dolphins. So I go running around the waterfront to go film the dolphins for my chat. And there's this lady, and we were right on the edge of Sciento property there at the waterfront. And I'm watching the dolphins and telling her that I'm live and all that stuff. She says, I saw dolphins here one time, but they were a little bit farther. So I decided to hop this wall to go look at the dolphins. And she said, people came running out from everywhere, yelling at me and all that. Like, that's because you're on Scientology property. And I'm like, don't do that again. Just watch them from here.
Don't do that.
All right, folks. Well, as we run it down, any last words, Dustin?
No, big thank you to whoever gave me that donation. Thank you guys so much. And it's going to help with my internet connection. So thank you guys for donating, and thank you for supporting everybody in the SPTV community here. We really appreciate it. And please like and subscribe to all the people that we see. There's Bobby Joe. She needs subscribers. There's we all need subscribers. We all need watch hours also. So please help us out if you can. And thank you for doing so. And thank you for that donation. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And I love you all. Got my heart right here. Big heart.
Lori?
Big heart.
Yeah, make sure, please, that you do the round for subscribes and likes. Also, I've had several who have sent me PayPal and Venmo donos to go towards the Austin trip. So huge shout out of thanks to you guys, because that's going to help a ton.
Same here.
And you know, it's and it does help when we get those little extra spurs that are going towards these trips. So huge thanks for that. Appreciate it a lot.
When are you guys going to Austin? Did you guys release the dates on that?
In a week.
Next week.
Yeah. I'll be there May 7th through 10th. I've got to come back on the 10th. Got to be here on the 11th. I think Cheryl's going to be there an extra couple days.
I'm going 7th through the 12th. Yeah.
Pearl Fest.
Pearl Fest is happening. There's a sweatshirt on Liz Ferris's in Liz Ferris's merch store. She and Doctor Who Heather made up a Pearl Fest sweatshirt. On the front it says Pearl Fest.
T-shirt. Yeah, it's t-shirt.
Yeah. It's got the Texas flag with Pearl Fest, and then on the back it's got all the creators that are going to be there. It's got all our channels on it. And that is going to go, if anyone purchases any of those sweatshirts and t-shirts, that is going to go towards helping our trip. I also want to thank some people. I noticed some people have dropped some money in my PayPal and Venmo, and I really appreciate the support for that. Thank you also. Yes. And stay hydrated. Absolutely. It's good for your brain.
Jerry?
I think some of that is going to help Pearl Snappy replace equipment that was damaged when she was attacked.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Excellent.
Was attacked. Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. And if you're ever out in Clearwater around that area and you see us live or something, always feel free to come down and say hi. We love seeing the people of Clearwater come by and honk at us and thank us and stop and visit. This is a great group of folks here, and we have a good time out there.
We love meeting viewers for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's one of the things a lot of people don't realize is that we're just regular folk. We want to meet you. We want to be out there and hang with you, talk to you, share life experiences with you. You know, that's the thing. We're just folks who we have a common cause, and we've all come together. We're all becoming good friends, and we're having a great time doing it. And, you know, don't think that you're any different than any of us just because you're in the chat or you're someone who watches. You're right there beside us and all that. So you see us out there, just come right on up, say hi. You know, that's the thing is we're nobody special. We all started
from being in chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, we had an opportunity to go out and do something and might as well make our own channel. We started because we were people in chat. So we're just like you, and we're nothing special. No.
Absolutely. You know, ain't none of us superstars, and none of us think about ourselves like that. So
we ain't nothing but a thing, y'all. We ain't nothing but a thing, y'all. We ain't nothing but a thing, yo. We ain't nothing but a thing.
So, folks, as always, thank you.
Pizza, I'm special, but I'm a different kind of special.
Well, like I said, I got my admiral, my captain, my chief, and the 2 space cadets.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, folks, as always,
cadets.
thank you so much for spending your time with us. We know it's precious time. We hope that it's at least been enjoyable for you. We love talking to all of you in the chat. Thank you so much. And as always, life is short. You get one shot. Make it count.